Hello students, welcome back once again. This is Sarvan sir. So in the continuation of chapter 3, I am discussing the topic gametogenesis. As yesterday I discussed about spermatogenesis, formation of sperm. So now today let's start the topic oogenesis, formation of egg or ovum. See students, this is the structure of an ovum or egg, in which you can see there are four main parts: plasma membrane or oolemma, vitelline membrane, zona pellucida, and corona radiata. All the parts are labeled. You can see the plasma membrane, the yolk sac, first polar body, haploid nucleus containing chromosomal material, their nucleolus, cells of the corona radiata or follicular cells, and some mitochondria, zona pellucida cells, and egg cytoplasm. So this is the simple structure of an ovum. So today we start about oogenesis, formation of egg. See students, oogenesis, the process of formation of a mature female gamete is called oogenesis. Oogenesis is initiated during the embryonic development stage when gamete mother cells or oogonia are formed within each fetal ovary. No more oogonia are formed and added after birth. You can see here in oogenesis, the process of formation of a mature female gamete is called oogenesis. It occurs in the ovaries. It consists of the following three phases. Number 1, multiplication phase. Number 2, growth phase. See here, multiplication phase. Number 2, growth phase. And number 3, maturation phase. Let's start about multiplication phase. In multiplication phase, oogenesis is initiated during the embryonic development stage when a couple of millions gamete mother cell or oogonia are formed within each fetal ovary. No more oogonia are formed and added after birth. These cells start division and enter into prophase first of the meiotic division. They get temporarily arrested at this stage and are called primary oocytes. Now about growth phase. Each primary oocyte then gets surrounded by a layer of granulosa cells. This structure is called the primary follicle. A large number of these follicles degenerate during the phase from birth to puberty. At puberty, only 60,000 to 80,000 primary follicles are left in each ovary. The primary follicle gets surrounded by more layers of granulosa cells and a new theca to form secondary follicles. Now about maturation phase. In the first maturation phase, the secondary follicle soon transforms into a tertiary follicle. The primary oocyte within the tertiary follicle grows in size and completes its first meiotic division to form a large haploid secondary oocyte and a tiny first polar body. The tertiary follicle changes into a mature follicle, the Graafian follicle, which ruptures to release the secondary oocyte, that is ovum, from the ovary by a process called ovulation. The second maturation phase occurs after fertilization when the meiotic divisions of the secondary oocyte is complete. This second meiotic division results in the formation of a second polar body and a haploid ovum. जैसा कि आप ये फिगर देख सकते हैं, दिस इज द स्केचमेटिक रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ oogenesis in which this is the oogonia cell in which chromosome number per cell 46 get divided mitotically, and this is the fetal life of the cell in which they form as a primary oocyte cells. Now again it is going to divide first meiotic division completed prior to ovulation. So this is the first meiotic division in which this cell form first polar body and secondary oocyte cell. Primary oocyte cell get converted into secondary oocyte cell and form one first polar body in the birth and childhood stage. After the puberty, the first polar body form. Now again this secondary oocyte form the second polar body and ovum or egg in the adult reproductive life, and the number of chromosomes get reduced 23. So this is the schematic representation of oogenesis. You can see the figure of this sectional view of ovary, in which this is the surface epithelium and this is the primary follicle get converted into secondary follicle, then tertiary follicle. This is the blood vessels, these form as a Graafian follicle, and then ovum is forms and corpus luteum's work. So this is the sectional view of ovary. See students, the corpus luteum, it acts as an endocrine gland and secrete progesterone, which is essential for maintenance of the endometrium. This is the diagrammatic sectional view of ovary showing different stages. You see all the part label: blood vessels, primary follicle, secondary follicle, tertiary follicle, then Graafian follicle, and then ovum is formed. This is the oogenesis, formation of a mature female gamete, in which you can see the oogonia cell get divided into mitotically into fetal life, form the primary oocyte cell, then first meiotic division takes place, the secondary oocyte, then ovum is formed, and first and second polar body formed. This is the schematic representation of oogenesis in human female, as I discuss about in this multiplication phase, growth phase and maturation phase comes. See students, about ovum, it is a spherical and non-motile structure. It is about 0.2 mm in diameter. Ovum has four membranes, namely plasma membrane or oolemma, which is innermost layer, then vitelline membrane attached to plasma membrane, then zona pellucida, transparent non-cellular layer found outer to the vitelline membrane, then corona radiata, outer layer formed of follicle cells. These cells are found together by hyaluronic acid. Let us now compare spermatogenesis and oogenesis in a tabular column. This is the differences between spermatogenesis and oogenesis. You can see number 1, in spermatogenesis it occurs in testis, oogenesis it occurs in ovary. Now spermatogenesis it has limited growth phase, oogenesis it has a elaborated growth phase. In spermatogenesis each primary spermatocyte gives 4 sperm. In oogenesis each primary oocyte gives only 1 ovum. Polar bodies are formed. In spermatogenesis it begins at puberty, in oogenesis it begins at embryonic stage and suspended at the time of birth. The remaining part takes place only after puberty. In spermatogenesis it occurs in seminiferous tubules of testis, in oogenesis it occurs in the follicle of ovary. So students, this is all about oogenesis and diagrammatic sectional view of ovary showing different stages, and this is the structure of ovum. आप एक बार और देख लीजिए स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ ओवम, इन विच प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन, विटेलाइन मेम्ब्रेन, जोना पेलुसिडा एंड कोरोना रेडिएटा, दीज आर द 4 पार्ट ऑफ ओवम.